If you missed the touchdown due to XSplit streaming issues, here's what it looked like from Alexander West to Jordan Jennings. 14-3 Tallahassee. Apologize for the technical difficulties, but the Pride do have a 14-3 advantage now. 2 touchdowns on their first 2 possessions. And the Pride have come here against Baltimore, who was such a great defensive team last year. And they have hung 2 touchdowns on them quickly. Jordan Jennings already with 5 receptions. He had 8 catches for 103 yards and did not reach the end zone last week, so he has his first ever touchdown as a member of the Pride. His 8 receptions was tied for 13th in the league coming in. Jennings 14th in receiving yards, averaging 103 per game. First down at 10 to the 26, and Dazzle will drop the throw. He will fire it deep down the left-hand side, and a beautiful catch from Demetrius Outdat. Outdat for the first down, Baltimore. Pretty pass from Dazzo. Outdat was guarded big time by Ivan Mixon, but he was able to hang on for his first catch. DR Sim has gone catchless here in the first quarter. 2:12 to go in the first, 3 in the backfield. 4 down linemen and 8 in the box for Tallahassee. And Dazzle will drop the throw, swing it out to Snyder, and Snyder breaks off a tackle and then is crammed in to the turf by a couple of Pride defenders. A 5-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 5, and you can see Tallahassee, they've got men on the outside trying to contain Elliott Snyder. It's easier said than done, but Snyder has yet to break it for the ultimate big one. 2 receivers short side right. Dazzo drops to throw, flips it outside, and that's an incomplete pass. Outdat sliding out of bounds, jawing with a defender, and it's another 3rd down here for Baltimore. Crabs in a position they are not often in. Down 11 at home here in the first quarter. And we just haven't seen the Crabs offense on the field that much. They've had the ball just 1 time, and it ended in a field goal inside the red zone. 2 receivers and 2 backs in the backfield, and an offside penalty. That could move the chains without anything happening here, but a wide open catch for a first down to about the 33-yard line. A pickup of 20 yards on the play will wipe away the penalty. Gibbs on the reception.
Mutual zone infraction, number 99, defense, the penalty is declined.
Penalty decline, that's the Baltimore Crab, first down. Just a nice route right over the top of the defense. Tallahassee's weakness is they do not have a star linebacker. The only team in the SFL without a star linebacker. They try to win the ball game up front with Taylor and Lee. 1st and 10 at the 31. Dazzo's had pretty good protection. As Dazzo drops to throw, he will flip it outside. Pass caught at the ankles of the receiver. 5-yard pickup stops the clock with 58 seconds to go in the first. And it brings up 2nd down and 5. Coming up at the end of the first quarter, the top 5 plays of week number 2. We had some good ones. Stay tuned for that. And our apologies in terms of the video not being full screen. We are continuing to work on that. The week 1 highlights actually are now full screen in HD on YouTube, so that's a good thing. 2nd and 5 from the Tallahassee 26. Dazzo drops to throw. Dazzo will float it down the right-hand side, and wide open. Outdat dropped the touchdown. Man, you hardly ever see Demetrius Outdat drop a pass, and he was all alone. A pretty touch pass from Mike Dazzo. He could not have put it on the mitts any better. Unbelievable. 3rd down and 5 as Dazzo drops to throw. Fires over the middle. Again, it's caught. Another big hit. 1st down, Crabs at the 11. O'Neal makes the play, and that is the 3rd straight non-star with a catch. Karen Holtz, the man to make the play this time off the line. Man, O'Neal lit him up. Like a Home Depot fan section. 1st and 10 at the Pride 11-yard line. Trips right. 3-2-6 look. 3-2-5-6. Yeah, 3-2-6 look out of Tallahassee. Dazzo back to throw. Throws it over the middle. That pass is caught. And that is the end of the 1st quarter. A 3-yard gain will bring up 2nd and 7 when we come back. Crabs have some work to do, but once again, they are on the move. 2nd down when we return to Wayland Corporate Field. Tallahassee 14, Baltimore 3. Play number 5 of the top 5 plays of week number 2. Defensive lineman making a play.
I think the big thing they need to do is go find a chicken foot, go find Miss Rudolph, and get her to put some the voodoo that they do.
3rd down and 10, and a short throw is picked off, intercepted by I believe a defensive lineman who dropped back in coverage. First mistake by Kevin Walker. And Cleveland starts the 4th quarter. The defensive tackle in coverage makes the play. The big fella, you gotta like that.
Is that Elfage?
No, that's Green, the defensive tackle. He even showed a vertical on the catch to make the play. Another 3rd down. Number 4, Greg Corky cracks the list. That's backfield out of the shotgun. Zuli back to throw. Zuli looking deep, left-hand side, it's caught! Greg Corky caught it for a touchdown, Dragons! A beautiful throw as Patrick Daniel leaped for the interception, could not find the football, and DC has put themselves back in the ballgame. Marconi's in number 3, Rocco Marconi being a goal. Blast up the middle, avoids a sack, throws to the right-hand side, is caught for a touchdown. How many times have we seen Rocco Marconi, the pocket presence sublime, as he just shreds off a defender and some grass to complete a beautiful ball across the field to Ian Ojoa Baratsabo, and that's just a Gold Star quarterback making a play. Number 2,
Gage Wilson,
the punter goes insane. Then Johnny English goes
probably
insane.
One of their leaders over on that defensive side. Not very.
I thought they were gonna fake it. The punter fell over on his keister, and it rolls to the 32-yard line. I'm not so sure that they were going to fake it. It looked like he was going to throw it.
I missed it. I was running my yap.
It looked like he was going to throw it, and then as he went to he slipped and decided, well, I better kick this ball away. That was such a bizarre play. Again, the number 2. Oh man, we're going to have number 2. Look at that. Johnny English reminds us how good he can be. Hand off to English on a 1st down, trying to get it around the left-hand side, takes the long way around, but still picks up the 1st down, still on his feet, down the sideline, Johnny English, past the 20, 10, he scores again! Touchdown, Honolulu! On one of the craziest runs after fake punt, pass, kick, whatever, I've ever seen. Unbelievable.
Mama, there goes that man.
I mean, he goes 5 yards back before he scores.
Yeah, I was going to make a comment about that, but I'll keep my comments to myself because he took this one to the house. He was blazing. 51 didn't have a shot. That's Cameron Brantley who was trying to catch up after him. Let's pause 10 seconds for station
Number one
identification
play
on
of
the
week
Bulldog Radio
number 2.
Network.
Andrew
Home to the
Ball
Bulldog
stuns
Bar,
the champs.
102.5 KSFR, The Big Ticket, San Francisco.
Marconi has played out of his mind tonight. I mean, 30 for 35 is just unbelievable. No turnovers either. Neither team has turned the ball over. 2 backs in the backfield. Minneapolis, the defending champs, trying to regain the lead. Play action from Marconi. He rolls out to the end zone, and it's picked off! It's picked off by San Francisco! Andrew Ball! The first play action all day long! And Andrew Ball makes the play! On the tight end, Thomas Gunner, first down, San Francisco!
Welcome back to Wayland Corporate Field in Baltimore, Maryland. It's 14-3. Tallahassee leads Baltimore on the move. 2nd and 7 from the Pride 8-yard line. Hand off to Snyder. And a good first run of the second quarter will make it 3rd down and 2 from the 3. And again, the Crabs have entered inside the 10-yard line. On the last drive, Baltimore stalled at the 8. Had to kick a 25-yard field goal, this time on the 3. Both teams have had the ball just twice in this game. 2 in the backfield. Dazzo hands it off to Snyder, and Snyder will break off a tackle, but again, the Crabs cannot punch it in as Floyd Lee, Frank Gooden, the owner of the Pride, talked about Floyd Lee in the first quarter and the special things they expected out of him. Again, the Pride forced Baltimore's field goal unit out there to hit another chip shot. Tallahassee has scored touchdowns tonight, and the Crabs have scored field goals, and that has been the difference. This one from 19 yards away, nearly blocked. That kick is good. So it's Tallahassee 14, Baltimore 6. Both teams have had the ball twice and scored twice in a little over 13 minutes in this game. This is what the Baltimore Crab owner Tim Johnston had to talk about before the game.
On the offensive side of the ball, we like the opportunities that putting both of our receivers on the same side of the field gives us to make plays. On defense last season, we were nearly 100% zone. And I consulted with the Sim champ, former SFL cornerback Michael Sims, and he strongly encouraged us that we should go both ways. So this season we're now a mix of man and zone.
Yet another Michael Sim bisexual joke. They never get old, except always. Hand off to Dwayne Lane around the right-hand side. Lane is crushed, a 3-yard loss. Just kidding, TJ. Brings up a 2nd down, 13. Kenneth Lyons on the stop. First tackle for loss tonight for Baltimore is this defense trying to get off the field successfully for the first time tonight. Two receivers as West drops to throw. He's going to fire it down the left-hand side. The pass is caught again! Caught again by Jennings! Down to the 41. He's got 6 grabs in the first half for a $128. It's another Pride first down. Alexander Brown needs to start being ashamed of himself. I mean, he just is not covering Jordan Jennings. He's just not doing his job. That is poor positioning on the football. He lets Jennings go right past him. First down and 10 of the 41. Another big play from Alexander West and Jordan Jennings, who are single-handedly killing the Crab defense right now. Back to pass is West again. He'll swing it outside right side and off the hands of the receiver, and boy, did he pay for it. Frederick Holloway not only drops the pass, but he gets a nice little welcome present in the back from a mad crab. Second down, 10 at the 41-yard line. Pride up by 6. A bit surprisingly, after the way the Crabs dismantled Orlando, scored 59 points in the season opener, and have not scored a touchdown tonight thus far. Two receivers, both at the far right-hand side. West takes a low snap and throws it down the right side, and that pass is knocked away beautifully by the vet, Kenneth Lyons, and it brings up third down. Pass intended for Kelvin Kidd, who does not run deep often. More of a possession guy. They tried to catch the Crabs napping, and if they're going to catch anybody napping tonight, it's going to be Brown. He needs to step it up. Third down and 10 at the 41. Can the Crab defense finally get off the field? Lane to the right of West. West back to pass down the field. Caught again at the 24. A 17-yard pickup, and again it's Jordan Jennings. 7 grabs for a $146. He had 8 for 103 last week. The guy is on fire. Yuya Iba leads the league in terms of receiving yards in a game. He had 220 last week. Jennings going nuts as West drops to throw. He will fire it short. That's Dolman's second catch, a 7-yard gain. And for the third straight time, the Tallahassee Pride are in the red zone. And the Pride are not scoring quickly. Baltimore is forcing them into third down situations, and the Crabs just can't close the deal. 3 receivers. West changing the play out of the shotgun. Back to throw. No pressure. West outside right, and it's off the hands. Nearly intercepted. Brings up third down. Lions should have had that one. Kidd with a simple drop, and the only thing plaguing Alexander West tonight is the Pride have dropped a few catches. No drop has been bigger, however, than Demetrius Outdat's drop in the end zone a few minutes ago. That would have made the score 14-10. 8:45 to go in the first half. 14-6 Pride. Both teams are 1-0. West under center, back to pass. West looking, all kinds of time. Right side of the end zone, double covered, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by Dwayne Blackwell. Throwing into double coverage, looking for Asante Dolman. And Neoli tipped it to Blackwell for a first down, Crabs. A huge play for Baltimore to finally turn the momentum around in this ball game. The Pride reached the red zone 3 times in the first half, yet they lead by just 8. Back to pass, Mike Dazzo, 3-step drop, hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete through the hands of the intended receiver once again. Ebenezer Taylor forced Mike Dazzo to get rid of it maybe a split second quicker than he wanted to. Second down. Shout out to KJNA, well, KJ Nasty, really, with a 3 in the middle. I don't really know how you say that out loud, but tip of the hat to you for the unique username. Welcome to the SFL chat. Second and 10 at the 20. Dazzo swings it outside, and Snyder breaks off a couple of tackles, and then he is thrown backwards and out of bounds. Forward progress gives him a 5-yard gain and sets up a 3rd and 5 at the 25-yard line. So neither team has punted in the first half. Tallahassee the lone turnover. 14-6. Baltimore in a third down situation from the left hash. Back to throw. Quick toss and a beautiful slant executed to perfection as DR Sim makes the play for a Baltimore first down. Mike Dazzo read the defense absolutely with precision. First down and 10 at the 36, 3 in the backfield. Sim the lone receiver, far side right. 5 down lineman for the Pride, handoff to Snyder, and Snyder is going to be bottled up, no gain. Elliott Snyder, since his first couple of carries, has really not had a lot of room to run. Sets up a second down. Second and 10 for the 36. Handoff to Snyder. Breaks off a couple of tackles. Snyder going nuts trying to find yardage. A 5-yard gain around the left side of the 41-yard line will set up yet another third down for the Crabs, who are wearing a new star stripe pattern on the pants in honor of the Star Spangled Banner being written in Baltimore. Looking sharp. Third down and 5. They need just shy of the 46-yard line for a first. Dazzo to throw. Dazzo looks deep, and it's tipped and intercepted. Coming back the other way for the Pride of the 46-yard line. That pass picked off by, I believe, Julius O'Neill. Yes, O'Neill with the interception, and Baltimore turns it back over. Ivan Mixon had the initial tip. And we've seen both teams execute the tip drill to perfection. And Baltimore follows an INT with an INT of their own, and the Pride take over at their own 46. Two receivers to the left-hand side following the interception. West trying to pick up where he left off, minus the INT, and he threw another one! Interception by Alexander Brown! He got sick and tired of me talking smack from the press box, and it's another first down Baltimore after Tallahassee throws it away. And well played by Brown. Jennings has been living in the flats at times tonight, and Brown acted like he was going to defend the deep ball and then took a chance and jumped the route. Beautiful. Brown and Blackwell, the two new players for Baltimore in the secondary, have turnovers forced here in the first half. All of a sudden, defense has woken up in this game, as Dazzo will be sacked. A loss of 6 yards. Luke Johnson makes the play. 2nd and 16. And this game, which started out as heavy hitting offensively from both quarterbacks, and Elliott Snyder has settled down into a rough, well-played defensive contest. Trips left. Dazzo to pass. Throws it short. He throws a pick, and it's being returned. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tallahassee. Back-to-back picks as Darian McCormick returns it all the way. And probably the best Bronze Star from week number 2 has his first pick 6 of his career. And the Pride go back up by 2 touchdowns. Well, actually, up by 2 touchdowns for the first time tonight. It's their largest lead. Both quarterbacks throw 2 interceptions in 5 minutes. And the Pride escape but a potential momentum loss. And the extra point is good for Tallahassee. Dazzo has thrown 2 picks. West has thrown 2 picks, and as the dust settles, we've got stars making plays all over the field. 5:53 to go in the first half. Tallahassee 21, Baltimore 6. Man, oh man. What a crazy second quarter. We turned from offense to defense in a second. From the 10-yard line, Crabs on the return and up to just the 26. I don't think either team has returned a kickoff past the 30 tonight, which is unusual. Our next broadcast is a 4th of July celebration from Transcorp Stadium in Oklahoma City. The Oklahoma City Renegades 0-1 coming off of a 36-21 loss to the DC Dragons in our first ever Sunday Showcase game, will take on the 0-1 defending champs, Minneapolis Maulers, who were upset by San Francisco last Thursday night, 28-24. Action kicks off at noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Sim Football Network on Twitch, as Mike Dazzo overthrows his intended target. That's the tight end Holtz. Nixon gives him a pat on the helmet, but it's 2nd and 10 for Baltimore. Darian McCormick, he is locked down on DR Sim quite well tonight. DR Sim with just a couple of grabs and a pick 6 for McCormick. Dazzo back to pass, looking down the middle of the field. That pass is caught for a first down. So you look at the quarterback numbers. Dazzo, 122 yards, 2 picks, no touchdowns, and Mike Dazzo is well known for having slow first halves. Will he come to life in the second half? First and 10 of the 41, and Baltimore goes empty backfield 5 wide for the first time tonight. As Dazzo drops to throw, he will fire it down the field. Wide open! It's DR Sim! Bye-bye, McCormick! Touchdown! Baltimore! Nobody on him! Krabs right back in it. Dazzo to Sim. And McCormick says, whoops, my bad. But I already scored you a touchdown, so now we're even. A wild first half at Wayland Corporate Field. Maybe we should only play SFL games on a Thursday night. These games are bonkers. Extra point is good, and the Pride lead 21-13. 5:11 to go in the first half. From the 9-yard line, Tallahassee on the return, up to the 26. We talked to Baltimore owner Tim Johnston about Nick T. Quick leaving, bringing in DR Sim, and how tough it was to let those guys go.
It was tough letting Nick T. Quick and Joe Lynn and Greenwood leave, but you know, these were 3 very nice, soft-spoken, great players, but we felt we needed a little something extra after that second home playoff loss. So we made some deals. We signed Brown, Blackwell, and Sims. 3 bold, outspoken, hard-hitting leaders on the field, and we're looking forward to seeing what they can do.
Well, Alexander Brown off to a slow start, but he just knocked another pass away from Jordan Jennings, who's been targeted 10 times in just the first half alone. It's 21-13 Pride. Kidd is in the slot for West. West back to pass. He's pressured, throws it down the right side, and through traffic, the pass caught by the hefty lefty Asante Dolman. Alexander West put this ball, I mean, look at the pocket presence. I mean, that was just unbelievable. And then an even better catch by Asante Dolman. He basically ripped an interception away from Baltimore with that right hand. His offhand, no less. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. West hands it off to Lane. Lane used sparingly thus far. Dazzo combines with the tackle. 2-yard gain. Joe Dazzo, a quiet evening thus far. And he matches up best with the best running backs in the league. Tallahassee not necessarily known for that. Week 3 in the SFL's 5th season. Expansion, Tallahassee pried up by 8 on the Baltimore Crabs as Lane will get nothing on a pass to the flat, and Joe Dazzo flexes his muscles. 3rd and 8 for the Pride. The Pride have missed on just one 3rd down conversion in this half. That was the interception thrown in the end zone. 3rd and 8 from the 47, 3.5 to go. West back to pass. West shifts in the pocket, throws it to about 4 different Crab defenders. West calling for a pass interference call. He doesn't get it. And it was tough to tell. The pass looked uncatchable, although Brown did bump Jennings, and then maybe he was looking for a late hit call because Brown stood up and tackled Jennings to the ground. No call on the play, and for the first time tonight, one of these teams is going to punt. Alexander West, we're not politically correct around here, so ballsy throw down the field. As Baltimore comes after the punt, nearly blocked it. This kick will hop at the 9-yard line. Good punt. Down to the 3, down to the 2. It will slowly stop at the goal line. What a kick from the Pride. It pins the Crabs deep in their own territory with 3:22 to go in the first half. Dan Stevens, Peter O'Keefe coming up on the 2K Sports halftime report from the SFL studios in San Antonio, Texas. There's a look at Elliott Snyder's numbers tonight. Just 7 carries in the first half, but for 50 yards. He'll get the carry here. Got to get out of the end zone, and almost unable to do that. Only a 1-yard gain. Floyd Lee on the stop. 2nd and 9. Scary there as Elliott Snyder got hung up in his backfield. From the 1-yard line, 2nd down and 9, 21-13 Tallahassee. Dazzo's going to throw. Dazzo swings it outside. That's out that, and it gets them out of the shadow of their own end zone. A nice 7-yard pickup. We'll make it 3rd and 2 from the 8. Risky, especially with the pressure that has been generated by the Tallahassee defensive front tonight, but it pays off. Single coverage on the outside to Outdat, and the Crabs take advantage. 3rd down and 2 from the 8-yard line. And they get out of their own end zone, and the handoff is short of the first down. Floyd Lee, another tackle made in a crucial moment. Elliott Snyder cannot pick up the first down, and the Pride are going to have great field position in the final 2 minutes of this half. Boston punting out of his own end zone, and he does have enough room to kick it away. Man, if I'm Tallahassee, I'm going after this one. They don't, though. Crabs kick it away, and a fair catch called for at the 42-yard line of Baltimore. So Tallahassee just outside of field goal range. Up 21-13 here in the first half. Baltimore's lone touchdown, a busted coverage from the safety on DR Sim. He scores his first home touchdown as a Crab. Tallahassee scored 3 touchdowns, a pick 6 from Darian McCormick, the bronze corner, and 2 touchdown passes to Kelvin Kidd and to Jordan Jennings from Alexander West. And West drops the throw. He is sacked. A 4-yard loss. Nice job by the Crabs defensive front, putting West on his back. And let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Baltimore Crab Radio Network.
The Crab Call lives here, 96.1 FM, WBCR, The Drive.
2nd down and 14 from the 47. That backs the Pride up a little bit. They need the 32.5-yard line for a first down. West drops back to pass, and West fires down the middle of the field, tipped in the air, and nearly picked off again. And you see Jennings, the last 3 times he's been targeted, The Crabs have been on them. They have really toughened up the coverage on Jordan after he proved he was going to be a threat until the Crab defense said otherwise. 3rd down and 14 now for Tallahassee, and Baltimore could get the ball back with plenty of time. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. West back to throw. West steps up the pocket, throws it all the way across the field to the left-hand side, and breaking off a tackle, a non-star receiver, I believe Washington on the outside, a gain of 10 yards. 4th and 4 at the 37, and the Pride have a decision to make here. They are going to punt. Boston pinned him down inside the 1-yard line on the last drive. Figures he can probably do it again. Tallahassee and Baltimore both 1-0, both beat Orlando in the first couple of weeks. Boston's kick, angled right, again inside the 10, will bounce at the 8, bounce at the 3, to the 2, and the punt team throws it into the end zone by mistake. And Baltimore catches a break there. That was going to be another punt down inside the 1-yard line. 1st and 10, freshly at the 20 for Dazzo. 1 touchdown, 2 picks in the first half for Mike. His 2 receivers are to the left-hand side, as is Snyder. Dazzo back to pass. He will throw it left. That pass is caught just ahead of the sticks. 1st down, Crabs to the 31-yard line. Clock ticking with 90 seconds to go. Who-dat, out-dat with the catch. Dazzo 198 yards with those 2 picks, especially the pick 6, have hurt Baltimore. I formation. Hand off Snyder. Around the right-hand side. Snyder, tackle from behind by Floyd Lee. 2nd down and 4. Coming up on a minute to go. In quarter number 2. I formation. Dazzo to throw. He will flip it outside. That's Snyder. Snyder dragging defenders. Picks up a 1st down but could not get out of bounds. 50 seconds to go and counting. Baltimore does have all 3 timeouts, down 8. Trying to preserve them. Dazzo back to throw. Has receivers going long. Dazzo fires down the middle of the field. Tip pass and incomplete. Safely, no one was there. Pass intended for out. That will bring up a 2nd and 10 with 35 seconds on the clock. And the Pride slow the Crabs down momentarily. Bobby Digital SH. How'd you hear about us, my man? Happy you're here. Games here on the SFL Network Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Next broadcast Saturday, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. 4th of July Spectacular from Transcorp Stadium in Oklahoma City. The Renegades on the floor. Dazzo drops to throw. Dazzo, a lot of time. Lee bearing down on him, and the pass dropped again. We have seen some butterfingers out of both teams' receivers. That should have been a 1st down near field goal range. Floyd Lee nearly had his 1st sack of the game, and it's 3rd and long for the Crabs, down 8. Crabs trying to erase a 15-point deficit. They're about halfway there. At 1 point down, 21-6 this half. As Dazzo drops to throw, off the check down to Snyder because of the pressure. Snyder breaks a tackle, and then another, and then nearly got the 1st down. His legs were down, 1 yard shy. It's 4th and 1 from the 49, and if I'm Tallahassee, I just run the clock all the way down and throw up a Hail Mary. Don't let the Tallahassee Pride get the football back. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. And Dazzo just gets the play off. Into the 1st half. Dazzo escapes. And Mike Dazzo is buried harshly by Johnson. And that is the end of the 1st half. Tallahassee 21, Baltimore 13. We'll take you ourselves through the 1st half highlights here on the 2K Sports Halftime.